The Erin and Austin Show is brought to you by Barcode. Don't be a chode. Drink at the code.
Yeah. Oh, okay. We got some special shit we're gonna get all to real quick. We are chomping at the bit to get it to this episode.
I've been looking forward to this episode all week.
Since we scheduled it, I knew it was gonna be at least really fun for us. We'll see how it plays out for you guys later.
And then the show just kept evolving.
We
go out and talk about like, oh man, an old fashioned.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, guys, we got a special one for our mouths. So good luck. You guys just be jealous. But hey, quick shit. We're getting close to. I just had pop up yesterday, Erin, and I wanted to say thank you again for believing in this. Yesterday was the first day that was a year ago when we first filmed the first pilot.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yesterday was the day that we filmed the first pilot.
And that was the Brody Baker.
The Brody Baker Show.
Yeah, nice.
Shout out to Brody Baker. I haven't seen him in a while. I don't know what he's up to,
but
shout out to him.
Oklahoma City.
Shout out to him.
He's hosting his own
and John's been with us since the very beginning, and thank you, Theron, for starting that with us, and Owen, and now we're doing this by ourselves. So we've been at it a year. We're real close to, and that segues right into what I want to say. We're real close to 420 subscriptions on YouTube, so help us get there. I think we're like 39 away, and we're trying to get there by the the 52nd episode, which would be a full year's worth of shows, and that show will actually come out on 420. So it kind of planted it. We dumbly geniused our way into that.
Do you want a chair?
She has a chair, but she's going to be moving around and shit.
You're going to be moving. That's what
okay, and we're about to cut to graphics real quick. Thank you, Barcode, for sponsoring the show. Still, thank you, Wichita by EB. We love you, too, for putting us down and definitely taking care of all those shows for us. That is a fucking
man,
great...
that's great public service. Right
everyone in Wichita should be fucking happy that service is back.
Send that dude some money.
Yeah, send him some money, and send us some money, too. We love fucking money. Yep. And again, if you want to be on the show, a quick word to all the artists. If you got something to promote, I got to remind you that we film the show on a Tuesday. It comes out the following Thursday, which is 9 days away.
Yeah, 9 days, like the...
Yeah, so not the Thursday. So,
next.
we're filming this today on Tuesday, and 2 days from now, Alonzo's show from last week is airing. So when you have a show that you want to promote, and we are here for you, we love you, we can't wait to promote your shows. And if you haven't been on in a while, or you're new to the show and you want to be on, just take into account the dates. I'm trying to get you in as much as I can, and I'm scheduled right now up into the 52nd show. So just keep that in mind as well.
And if you're a kick-ass cook, or you have band shirts that you want for us,
those are
this speeds the show thing a lot.
Yeah.
You get scheduled.
You might get a
priority.
You got food or free T-shirts. You might cut the line. You never fucking know.
That's right. There are ways.
Merchant snacks, people.
Yeah,
that's right. That's right. Guys.
I'm not getting her in my headphones at all. Are you? But anyway, let's cut to the graphic real quick. Let's cut to that. Barcode, Monica House. Check out local shows, baby. Huge knockers.
All right, so guys, the graphic, we got really weird conversation over that graphic. So
here we go.
Anyway,
Introduce our guest. I am so giddy about this show. We had an idea in the back of the Shamrock a while ago while we were over there. You bring the booze, we'll bring the booze, you bring the food. So
every Thursday, Erin Horton and Jenna do Munchopotomus, or is it the Bitchin Kitchen now?
It's Munchopotomus featuring the Bitchin Kitchen.
Oh,
so
bet. Okay, I feel you.
I do the food, and Jenna is basically the pastry chef, and she blows me away every week. Yeah. Like it's crazy.
There's always a really good alcoholic cake.
Roofie cakes. Not always alcoholic, but
not always. You're right. It's not always.
So how did this start with you guys doing the Munchopotamus out of the Shamrock? Of course, I'm sure Justin Brown was involved in all that.
Well, of course, like he's an amazing person and just a dope ass dude in general. But when COVID was a big thing and everybody was like, your food sales have to match.
Fix her mic.
I knew. Your alcohol sales. I just approached Justin and was like, do you want some help with sales? And he was like, we're doing okay right now, but, we'd like to do a creative project. So a ways down the line after COVID, stopped rearing its ugly head, he was like, hey, do you want to come cook some stuff here? They've always had Vance's
something out of that house on the patio.
Elemento pizzas have always been a staple there.
And there's a lot more room than just to make those.
Well, there's an actual kitchen in there.
For sure.
So there's a lot of possibilities.
So
there.
this has been a great passion project of I've been 24 years front of the house, and in an effort to prepare myself to open my own joint.
Which is not an easy thing.
No.
Good on you for waiting till you're ready.
COVID really messed up my 5-year plan.
Well, yeah. Well, it tanked the whole fucking service industry. It tanked the whole fucking service industry.
Yeah, I'm not alone in that, I'm pretty sure. But JB's been so cool and just kind of let me slide in there and...
You guys all getting that shit in your ears? John, what the fuck are you doing?
Are we still on? Holy shit.
We're good. Sorry.
Yeah, get out of here with that. Are you playing video games back there?
I'm not even going to put that soundbite in the final product.
He's back there chatting. Somebody just hit him up.
So I plugged it in.
I like your
into my
profile.
computer. Sorry.
It's because I said slide in. It was like...
It was weirdly timed.
So, yeah, JB kind of just let me start cooking there, and it's been an amazing place. It's been an amazing experience, and I've learned a lot every week, whether it's knife skills or portions or pricing food. I've never worked back of the house.
Bet. So you're learning those skills that are going to make your restaurant successful.
For sure.
And still making a pretty decent
she's
dime
almost
doing
basically doing a restaurant out of the fucking Shamrock.
Oh, it is like that, yeah.
Well, I mean, yes and no, because it's basically a catering. Because I've got one day, and our goal is to get a different person in every day, to be a collective.
Every day at the Shamrock? Aren't you kind of organizing that too? You're kind of the supervisor of that?
Yeah.
Awesome.
But
you're the one for it, for sure.
Doing an artist collective. If everyone had their residency and new people take their time, take their days to, prove themselves. Prove their food and
so Jill,
doing
the
Jill.
Jack Snacks.
Everybody that doesn't know, they're having a different person do what they do is it's basically one or two things on the menu and one or two desserts, and you come and it's at the Shamrock in the back, and it's a fucking great idea. And and
it's really good food every time.
And it's kind of nice. You don't need a bunch of fucking options. We're at a bar. Give me that today.
Yeah, you got two things, man.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
They always those pizzas, man. I can't. I just tried the Elemento cheeseburger pizza the other day.
Oh yeah.
And I just want to go on the record and say more pizzas should have pickles on them.
No.
Agreed.
Oh no.
Austin, don't make
pickles don't exist.
I will come across this table.
Pickles aren't even real. They're not even a real thing.
They're zombie cucumbers, man.
Yeah, dude.
They should have died a while back.
I love that. Actually, they're cucumbers.
Cucumbers tasted so bad they soaked them in vinegar and they came out worse, and people still eat them.
Cucumbers soaked in evil.
I will take a fresh cucumber. But the acidity of a pickle.
You take it in the ass before I have to eat the goddamn thing. They are horrible. They're not good.
We're gonna go ahead and agree to disagree there. But Elemento pizzas are the shit.
Yes, they really are.
They're great.
Is that
so
still
they have
Vance Summers' joint?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Vance and the cheeseburger pizza was Juliet's brainchild, and there's nothing that woman can't do.
Is there onions on that motherfucker too?
There better be.
Get the fuck out of here.
God damn it, there better be.
Who wants pickles and onions on their goddamn hamburger?
I don't want pickles, but
hey,
onions.
Austin,
oh my God.
I'm really sorry I didn't bring you chicken nuggets tonight.
That's fine. That's fine. This is a hamburger we're talking about, though. I like onions and these things on other things.
It's a cheeseburger pizza.
Yeah, but I don't know about pickles. Though.
Man, I don't like your attitude.
Hey, but I'm gonna say this because John says this quite a bit. When we go out on Thursdays to our open mic, we do an open mic while she does the
always
the Munchopotomus.
Always, that's always the great.
And John's like, I don't really care if I don't think that sounds good.
I'm still
Aaron's probably gonna nail it,
100%.
and I'm just gonna eat it.
There is like
top-notch
cuisine that whatever however you make it and serve it, I'm trying it.
Yeah,
I've heard it.
like I don't like
I'll eat a
pickles,
pickle. I'm
but
not
I trust you.
I'm not a child. I don't.
Try it,
but I don't like. I mean, especially since they don't
support
exist. They're not
has
real.
actually been really amazing. That like just since I've been doing this for over 2 years now, and Open Jam started 9 months ago.
Yeah,
that-
it moved.
Really bad with the passage of time.
Well, yeah, me
but
too.
still,
Like, you have to
like-
give me like a frame of reference, but like it moved from. We moved
We
from.
were at Jerry's
Yeah, we were at
before.
Jerry's.
That's
We
right.
moved from
Yeah.
Jerry's to
Shamrock.
Shamrock.
Shamrock,
Well,
if
Shamrock.
you
It's
want to
been-
spell it that way.
It's been amazing, and
not
like
still my
I
jokes.
think all of us have become like really good friends, which is
Yeah.
like super cool.
Well, you guys are awesome.
We're
always happy to
the
see you
crew.
guys.
We're the crew that comes into Shamrock to work, but doesn't necessarily work for Shamrock.
So what was?
You know what I mean?
yeah,
So-
yeah, absolutely,
We're
absolutely.
like the subcontract labor union.
yeah,
Yeah.
dope.
And I'm just a dude hanging out there.
Yeah.
But I mean,
But that works out,
We're
yeah.
also like the JB fan club. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for
freaking
sure.
love that dude.
So what was the very first thing you featured at Shamrock the first night you did it?
Dude, meatball subs.
Was
Oh,
it still a
they're
staple?
still so
Still
good.
a
Amazing.
staple. Still a staple.
No.
But like the thing with that is that I go and get the bread from Juarez Bakery, and I will call them
That
and
fucking
say,
bread is bomb.
"Hey, I need 30 or 40 bolillo rolls." And those rolls were born that morning.
For you.
Little baby
For us.
Yeah.
bolillos,
For us.
like
Yes. For everyone.
Do not miss out on those meatball subs.
6
Come out that
ounces,
fucking day.
not
For
like
sure.
6 pound, 8 ounce baby juice. No, just a 6 ounce little baby bolillo roll, so soft and ready for the meatballs and the ricotta and the fresh basil and the made from scratch marinara sauce and
That is
Now,
definitely
You
I
know.
did hear that you went on vacation recently and you had a meatball sub that you were like all about.
dude, I have been dethroned.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
straight
Okay.
up been dethroned, and it was this.
I
this
love
rest-
your objectivity on that.
How did this go?
You gotta,
How did
sometimes
this
you gotta
work?
say. Sometimes people fucking make some
no.
great
I mean,
shit.
like with art, it's always subjective, and you, man, you gotta know when to like give props to other people. And I was at this restaurant in Northern California, and man, I mean, firstly, their availability, everything in Northern California was just like fresh and beautiful and whatever, and they had these.
Like as far as their ingredients.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it
Farms
was
that-
clearly fresh ricotta.
Organic farms everywhere. It's like,
Like they made the ricotta. Firstly,
oh, yeah.
Wow.
the
that
sauce was
process
like
takes.
fresh crushed tomatoes with basil, and the meatballs were delicious. And you know, you also have to take into account when you're traveling that experiences are just that much more special.
Yeah.
when
Of course.
you're
Yeah, for sure.
when you're in a
Of
place
course.
and you're like, this is where Sasquatch lives. Maybe Sasquatch had this meatball sub.
Mount Shasta.
He totally did. He
Yeah.
totally did.
I mean, it just.
Sasquatch had this. Maybe Sasquatch had this. meatball sub.
It was really special, and I thought about like sitting at this table and eating a sub with Sasquatch, and you know what I would ask him. But
That's a beautiful dream. What would you ask him?
He can't talk back. You think Sasquatch speaks English?
He totally talks.
Yeah, if he's been around this long. You
dude,
think?
have you seen Harry?
What if
and
he speaks like
Henderson's?
fucking French? It'd be all weird. You'd be like, what the
Uh,
fuck?
Sasquatch is sentient, man.
Why
He
would
doesn't
he
have
speak
to.
French? He
I don't
lives-
know.
He
Maybe
talks
hangs
directly
out,
to
maybe
your
he hangs out on
mind.
the Canadian border.
Well, I mean, Northern California, like everything in
Maybe
Northern
he's
California
bilingual.
is Sasquatch-esque. But also, did you know that coastal Oregon is where Endor was filmed in the Star Wars movies?
Oh, the
Yeah,
Battle
yeah,
of
for sure.
Endor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
where the
Yeah.
redwoods are.
Yeah.
Wicked.
Yeah, fucking course. That's one of the
Yeah.
most beautiful national parks
So,
in our
like,
country.
You get all up in Northern California, Southern Oregon, coastal Oregon, and you're like, man, I might just see a stormtrooper just like slam right into a tree.
Or like one of those little Wookiee motherfuckers run. Or what? Not what are they? What are the little
Ewoks.
Ewoks.
One of
Yeah.
the little Ewoks come running.
And the one in Endor was Wicked.
What?
Was Wicked.
Oh,
Wicket,
really?
yeah.
There's a bunch of them. I thought.
Well,
Yeah, there was a whole
yeah,
bunch
but
of
like
them.
the star
Dude.
Star
Oh, I
Ewok.
got you.
Have you not seen
You gotta go
Return
backtrack,
of the
man.
Jedi?
Well, I've seen them all, but I'm
not.
not a huge Star Wars nerd. I love the shows. I've seen
Well,
them all,
then you
but
should.
I'm
you should
not.
nerd out, bro.
I nerd out on Marvel. Like Marvel, I'm more into.
So are these shooters?
No, actually, are we ready to move on to the educational part of the podcast?
So here we.
I
So
wouldn't
here we
mind
are.
a beverage. I was just wondering if I
Yeah,
could
I'm ready for a beverage,
slam
too.
one of those.
Okay,
or-
Yeah.
so
She's got some shit on her mind. She's gonna make us some.
I have
old
been a
fashions
bartender for 18 years, and
Where we met.
You're John in my ear.
Hell
And
yeah.
actually, that's how I know Jenna. That we worked at Players Sports Bar way back in the day.
I thought you were going to say, yeah,
The
Jenna
old
was
play-
just
the
drunk
old
at the end
Players
of the
where
bar.
Prince's is at?
No, after that.
The
after
21st
that,
Street- the 21st Street
where 6S is
Where
now.
6S is now, yeah.
We don't talk about that.
You work for the
so-
same people. Don't they own that too? Don't Stevens own that?
Shut
Whoa.
it down.
Sorry.
We don't
So
talk about that.
it's a huge family. Like,
It is.
huge
It is.
family. Like, you know,
And there's nothing to do with an old fashioned in that story.
I'm not
so.
trying to be murdered.
compare my life
Oh, wow.
to my brother's. We're not the same. Anyway, so I've been bartending for 18 years, and there's nothing I love more than an old fashioned. Like
Same.
as a bourbon girl, I love me an old fashioned. And over the years, I've kind of found what I like. So I've got some Angostura bitters.
So we got multiple bitters. We're trying
got
multiple old fashions tonight.
Peychaud's bitters. Peychaud's bitters is actually meant for Sazeracs. I got this in New Orleans.
What'd you call me?
Set that.
Sazeracs.
Yeah.
You're gonna open a portal in here.
Sazerac.
Sazeracs are basically an old fashioned, but the glass has been rinsed with absinthe.
Oh,
Right.
really?
Correct.
Oh, I thought it was
So,
like a
like-
magical term to like make everybody have a good time. No, okay.
Well, I mean, wishful thinking. So I've also got some Fee Brothers bitters, and I've got some Fee Brothers
So
cherry bitters.
what about changing the bitters changes the drink?
Well,
quite a bit?
here's the scoop. So Angostura is the old standard. That is what we all use for this traditional cocktail. Fee Brothers, I feel, has a little bit more clove to it. And I hate cloves. Not only does it ruin a cocktail, it ruins a ham. So I
Ruins
kind of
everything it
actually want to
touches.
just be like, boop, we're done with this guy. So, but
So do I.
you, okay, we're bringing it back for the clove lovers.
Yeah, okay. Put it in theirs.
I don't know if
All
I've
right.
had like
Well-
specifically had clove taste and know exactly what I'm missing.
Have you ever had an impacted wisdom tooth? You'd know it cloves.
You ever have a
tooth.
buddy that smokes those clove cigarettes?
Yes.
And you just like get out on my car?
No,
when you were,
because
like,
they're,
18?
because they're not my friends.
Yeah, I used to smoke those.
Those stink.
You got to get out of my fucking car. That's how it is.
Is
Dude,
clove a food?
I'm
it herb?
I'm 40 years into my goth phase, and I still won't fuck with a clove. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Make your
Dude,
lungs bleed.
back when we played pool at a pool hall down in Dallas, we were the only people that had to smoke outside. When you could
Yeah.
smoke inside, they made us smoke outside because we were
Of
smoking
course
cloves.
they did.
Yeah.
They stink that bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
They're
they're
horrible.
they're,
If you
they're
don't like them, you don't like them.
yeah. I certainly don't like them.
They're too strong
So-
for indoors.
Get the fuck out of here, cloves.
I like to make a little creative spin on it. And traditionally, a old fashioned is a sugar cube, a little bit of bitters, and an orange muddled, or not even the orange. It comes from like the Prohibition days when our booze tasted like ugh,
Bathtubs.
and it was just like sugar, bitters, booze. And then slowly we added fruit and all these kind of things to it. So the traditional recipe for an old fashioned would be the Angostura, a sugar cube, and bourbon, and then an orange as an accent. My jam to make them for myself is instead of oranges, I use clementines.
Nice.
So I'm going to use a little bit of clementine. I'm going to throw a little bit of cherry bitters in there because that's new to me since I've worked at the bar I work at. And I'm going to use the Angostura bitters. Now, Jenna and Austin, since you like cloves, I'll finish yours.
That's John does.
John.
That was
I'm not
John.
Clover.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, John's just in my ears. You're in
Yeah.
front of my face.
I
So
know.
let's
You can
make
turn
this-
him down. He's fine.
I don't know if I like cloves or not.
So,
I
and
feel like
also-
I'm unclove experienced.
I would love to get some feedback on this idea that traditional cocktails, it is muddled sugar. I guess it adds some texture to the drink. Personally, I don't like a gritty drink.
Simple syrup.
So
That's the way
I
to
brought
go.
you some handmade simple syrup.
That's what I.
Boom.
That's what I.
Okay.
That's
think.
what I always use.
I think that's the
Yeah.
play. I think that's the
So
play.
I think that's the play as well. Like, just like wine, just like anything else, that flavors are subjective. It doesn't matter what history dictates. What's I don't look like a Mumford and Son. So I don't have to make a cocktail just the way it is. I don't write a penny farthing. I'm sorry, Jared Parson. That was not a dig at you. You guys know Jared?
We're using some Basil Hayden dark rye. On
Yeah,
this bad
Basil
boy.
Hayden.
That's my
dark
favorite in
rye.
an old fashioned.
And we're gonna say
So-
special thanks to Jenna's refrigerator that actually makes
Yeah,
fucking
dude.
Craft
craft
ice.
makes craft ice.
I have a bougie fridge.
No
Thank you.
shit.
I-
Like her fridge is fucking might ask to see your fucking ID when you come in.
It does.
Like, are you
It
like
does.
might want to know your income before you can?
It
have
does.
a-
Thank
Did
you,
you say
Frigidaire.
Mighton? Mighton?
What's my?
Mighton want to know what you
Might want to know.
Mighton want to know?
I don't know.
Okay, so I'm going to start this one. This is the cherry bitters, a little bit of Angostura, simple syrup, and muddled clementine as opposed to orange.
I like all those things.
So we're
Yeah.
going to do this.
Yeah.
If you'd hand me your glass. And then after this, I'm going to...
Oh, you got. Thank you.
I'm going to make you a smoked old-fashioned.
Oh, all right.
So,
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you've been to a fancy restaurant.
I've seen
ever
it done
in
a
your
couple
life?
times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love
They
bougie
do,
restaurants.
that
I'm
at
not
Shadows.
They have a great
So
one
good.
at Bonefish.
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
lie. Oh, really?
Really enjoy the smoked old-fashioned at Bonefish. But cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thanks for having us.
Oh,
Yes,
thanks
thank
for
you, guys.
thanks for coming on.
Times.
Thanks for
Basil
sharing
Hayden
your.
old fashioned?
Give it a little smell.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, that's real nice.
Oh, that's so good. We didn't have to put a cherry in it even.
Well, but the cherry
she did,
bitters
'cause-
it
I
works
know
out.
it had the
Tastes
cherry
so
bitters.
good.
That's
Well,
what I'm saying.
actually, Jenna brought some.
She did. They're right here. But I mean, this
the
one
Luxardo
was the
cherries.
cherry bitters, right?
Yeah,
That's
and,
why.
and that works.
So I
That
said I
works.
could taste the
This
cherries.
is
in
a
it.
little bit of cherry bitters and a little bit of the Angostura.
And the Angostura is the regular bitters.
And-
It's always
And it needs the Angostura.
The smoked old fashioned, I think what I'm going to do is use the Fee Brothers bitters because it has that clove flavor to it. And get some fresh. Oh, I didn't make one for John. Oh man, what an asshole am I?
She won't get you one. Just hold on, John. We forgot about John because did he stop talking?
Back
for a
to
few
work.
minutes?
Get back to work.
Yeah. Yeah. But God,
Yes,
Stay in your
Master.
cave.
I'm back here. I'm good.
we put it.
Give Dalby a sock.
We put his plate. We put his plate.
Stay
over.
in your dungeon.
His plate's on the floor. We're gonna give him the leftovers. So hey, let's discuss this. Why she's doing this? Let's discuss this beautiful cake set
Okay.
in front of us.
Oh yeah.
So, your favorite cake is a carrot cake.
Yes.
Okay. So I had this idea. Favorite drink is an old fashioned. Favorite cake is a carrot cake.
Yes. I love where you're going with this.
You liked the bourbon cake.
Oh,
Or
man.
the rum cake.
Rum
Rum,
cake.
The
well,
rum cake.
honestly, I've had 3 or 4 of your desserts and I liked them all. So I'm just.
Well, I decided
She does
to,
no wrong. She nails it
She's
every
a-
time.
Thank
Her
you.
the textures and stuff, man. I tell you, just perfect for a cake.
Cooking, you have a natural talent, and baking, you have a natural talent. I do not bake.
It's far different.
She
It's much more
It is
exact.
different.
She
Yeah.
It's
has
much
an
more exact.
Yeah,
idea.
because you can't fuck. I mean, you can't wing it.
No.
No,
You
she has
can
an
a
idea.
little
You
bit.
can,
and it
well, you can wing it
works.
creatively, but you have to make sure the ingredients are right, or it won't.
It won't bake right, it
bake
won't rise,
It won't have
yeah,
and
yeah.
the texture. I mean,
Right.
baking everything is the texture for me.
Right.
Like cookies and brownies and all the stuff can taste like chocolate, but if the texture's nice and moist, which I know that's a lot of people's trigger
The
word. but go
crinkle
fuck yourself.
cookies?
Yeah, like shit has
Yeah.
to like when you
Yeah.
bake, like it's an exact thing.
Trigger word.
And I'm not good at baking. I'm a lot better at cooking than I am
Same,
baking.
same. And that's why, our 20-year friendship came into play
True.
of like, hey,
Yeah, because you needed help one night.
I needed help, and
She
she
sent
was
out this
like-
message, and she was like, "Hey, I'm shorthanded. I need somebody to come out, and I happen to be kid free." And I said, "Hey, I'm free. Let me come help you." I came out. We started talking. Our brains started going, and then
dude, we vibe
this.
together.
Jeez,
Like,
just that muddling smells good.
nobody's business. And like I
Yes.
said, we've known each other for 20 years.
Yeah.
Well, that helps.
Yeah.
But
when
like
you're good friends.
when she came and worked with me in the kitchen, and it was just like we're doing this like delicate little dance.
It was
And
a beautiful dance.
So you guys
it
work
was-
well together.
We
Very
work
well.
so good
That's
together.
good.
And then she started baking, and her like I just want to talk about the rum cake and the margarita cake.
Preach.
Holy smokes, dude. Like, I've been to the islands. And I've been to Jamaica. I've been to the Cayman Islands. And they have, like, rum cakes that you can buy as a tourist, whatever. And I was like, I did it because I am a tourist.
Yeah, I mean, no shit.
Right.
Of course.
But then
Yeah.
I had Jenna's rum cake and was like, fuck those island people.
Damn, the whole people? The whole,
Well, I mean,
let's just say fuck their cakes.
yeah. The baker, I didn't mean that. Please forgive me. No.
That's how passionate she is about
it
Jenna's cakes.
just-
She really loves you.
what she has made, and also to compliment the dishes I've made. She's like, what are you doing this week? What
Yeah.
can I make to go with it?
Because
they
I want
all
it to be cohesive.
Yeah, of course
you know.
When you set me up for a perfect question, what is it? I mean, I wanted to ask you, how is there a different process when you're adding rum or alcohol to baking? Do you have to? Is there something you have to account for, or is it just the same process?
Well,
like when you
if
add
you-
alcohol to the recipe, what's the difference?
So if you substitute it for your liquid. So where you would add maybe water or something like that,
Or
you would
milk
substitute.
even?
Yeah, you
You
would
would-
substitute your liquor.
Straight brews.
But the
I like that
key,
recipe.
right? The key to get it like the most flavor is to do it in your glaze. And that's where you want it. So then you would do like
Oh, that makes sense.
the
Okay.
way like a poke cake would be, where people pour like the condensed milk or like the whipped cream or things like that, and it gets really into the cake. Well, I do that same thing, but I use a skewer, so I get much more internal surface area. And then I pour that glaze, but I do it slowly, and I will baste it, and I will let it set, and then I will baste it, and then I let it set, and
Put
then
as
I
much
baste
booze
it.
into the cake as
Yes,
possible.
I want it to
Yeah.
really soak in there.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that works with any process when you don't rush it.
Yes,
Well, don't rush it when you let it just.
it's
especially-
definitely time consuming,
Oh, I bet. I bet. I mean,
but it's worth it. The payoff is worth it.
You're, it damn well is. It damn well
Yeah.
is because I've had some I've had everybody, you've had a fucking rum cake. You've had a fucking people infused booze
all
into
have,
cakes.
yeah.
We've all had that shit, and most of the time, if you're lucky, the texture's decent, but the flavor is always kind of like boozy, not cakey.
Yeah.
You know
It
what I mean?
overpowers.
Yeah, it's
And it's-
well, not
it's
like
finding
bad,
that
but it just ain't
balance.
right. It just ain't right.
But it's finding that balance.
It just ain't real sweet,
Right.
really, as much as you would want it to be.
Right.
And it seems like a lot of people
Genuinely
let the
doesn't
alcohol
taste
right.
they let the alcohol dry the shit out. Too.
Right.
Yeah.
So like she was talking about the sugar cubes. So I do the same thing, but I cook down my sugar until I get a syrup, but it's a much thicker, simple syrup. And then I add my booze to that, and then that's when I start the basting over the cake. So I don't cook out any of the alcohol.
Oh, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
For risk of sounding crass, her cake is incredibly smooth, and I think that's a thing with a lot of like bundt cakes and stuff, that it's just like dry and kind of like, I don't know, like cornbready.
Like a scone.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah,
more cornbread is
no,
a great
It's
texture for
It's
it.
absolutely not that. It's
not.
just like it's
moist
like
as fucking delicious.
I would say
Do you
it's
wanna know
like
my
it's like a
secret?
denser,
No, don't tell 'em. Fuck 'em.
denser angel food. It's none of anybody's business. We're trying
Yeah.
to start a
Yeah.
business here, darling.
Yeah, don't
Come
give
on
away
now.
the
She
thing.
was
can't-
she's like,
okay.
she just wants to tell you her genius. That's what all it is, and I ain't mad at her because she got a good
I
idea.
want to help
Right,
people.
right,
It's like a kid on Christmas. You know what I got you?
Okay, for
I'm terrible at that.
$18, Jenna will tell you how to make your cakes perfect.
You know what?
That's right.
I can't keep a good secret either.
Yeah,
Give-
I can, you can
It's
tell. You
true.
can. I'm just joking. You can tell.
Get
me
after
anything
it,
you
girl.
want
My secret is pudding.
Oh yeah. There you go.
It's pudding.
to. Oh, pudding.
Pudding.
Nice.
It really is. You take a little pudding mix, you put it in your cake batter, changes the game.
You hear that, people?
What is
Really
the
does.
ratio?
Pudding.
Now that I can't tell you.
So check
Figure
this
that
out.
out.
There you go.
Check this out. Okay.
There
so,
you go. See, we draw a line at
See,
one spot. I like
I
that.
gotta- I gotta draw a line somewhere.
I worked at a residential living facility for elderly folks.
Okay.
And there were, I was a dietary manager, and so recipes would come in that I'm expected to cook for
Right.
everybody, and they would try to do like throwback recipes, and so there was a chocolate mayonnaise cake.
Okay.
I know that
And-
sounds so
I've heard
gross.
things
Dude,
about mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise is
no, listen,
amazing.
listen.
Great.
I said, what the hell? I was
Yeah.
like, no way, I'm not doing this.
If John, if you're on us,
But-
go cut back to her for a sec while he's talking to us.
But we
like
did. We made it,
Watching
and
both.
it was awesome. It was a really good cake.
Yeah.
Like
no,
super
mayonnaise.
moist. It was everything. And my brother used to make
Because if you balance it the right way, the other ingredients will take over that mayonnaise
right.
flavor.
Well, it's still just oil and egg, and
Right.
you're putting that in the cake anyhow.
Exactly.
So-
I love mayonnaise on a
Exactly.
sandwich.
Isn't
Yeah.
it?
But mayonnaise in a cake, it works.
I've never
I know
thought
it
about
sounds
it that way.
crazy.
yeah, it's
It's
still
just
oil and
frozen
egg,
egg.
isn't it?
I mean, I don't. It
But
just,
what makes it-
I think mayonnaise
what
has
makes
bad
it
branding.
savory?
It's not a great name. Mayonnaise just itself.
Mayonnaise.
Think about
It's just not great branding.
I just
think
call
about
mine Hellman's.
Food in the 50s.
Hey man, I don't mind
Miracle Whip?
I don't mind Miracle Whip either.
Miracle Whip ain't
That's
mayonnaise,
not
bro.
mayonnaise.
I don't
No.
mind it though, but
It's
I do
too
like
tangy.
Hellman's better.
If you don't mind it, you don't actually like it.
When did mayonnaise
I
come
would
out?
rather have Hellman's.
When did mayonnaise
True.
come out? When did mayonnaise make its inception?
I don't know. It made an exception in
Wait.
all my ham
There
sandwiches.
was there was a guy. There was a guy
That's my
Herbert
ham,
mayonnaise.
That's my
If we
ham
think
sandwich
about
and
it,
turkey sandwich lube. Is I use
It was
mayonnaise
probably
because ketchup seems wrong.
around the same time that
We need a lighter.
American foods. We were doing the savory gelatin, the aspic.
Oh my god!
The,
yes. like carrot lime Jello.
We've all had that at our grandma's house, probably. Like
Carrot, lime, jelly.
We call that
Dude.
pink fluff at our
You
house.
never did
Yeah.
that shit? That's some straight up white people.
there it
shit
is,
that's
there it is.
Oh, we're fucking
there she
smoking. We're
is.
smoking like a motherfucker now.
So
Look
at our
this.
house, we call this pink fluff.
Oh,
And
we
we
have
use-
some too. We
yes.
call it pink crap.
Oh, look at that. Look at
So
this.
it's
Okay,
crushed
you do-
pineapple,
you do what you
Cool
want.
Whip.
Look at this.
What else is? Oh, cottage
We're
cheese.
fogging out the fucking Monica house today. And
Who puts
not-
cottage
not
cheese
normally-
in
So
Jello?
this
I'm not gonna lie. I don't. Cottage cheese should be more respected. I love cottage cheese.
This is cherry wood.
Oh, this
Cherry
is-
wood that we're smoking
Smelling
these
it.
old fashions
Smells
with.
good.
And speaking of cottage cheese, there is a one and only Highland.
Dude, I'll fuck.
Yes.
I'll fuck with Dylan's
No,
Kroger
no,
cottage cheese.
no, Austin. This is a
Same.
hill I will die on,
Same.
and this was a hill my mother would talk to strangers in the grocery aisle about against my will.
No.
That
School them on. Don't get this.
that Highland cottage cheese is superior to all other cottage cheese.
I will say that it is.
And
I will agree with you.
my mother, God rest her soul, glob rest her soul,
Global.
sweet baby Jeebus.
Oh, sweet baby Jeebus.
9 pound, 16 ounce.
Barely don't know a thing. Just sitting there in your little crib.
I'm sitting there in the front row in a tuxedo t-shirt, and I'm like, Mom, you were right about that cottage cheese.
If you're not first, you're last.
I can't do cottage cheese, man. I'll mix it in my lasagna. Like I like that.
No, dude, come on, dude.
Oh my God.
No.
Oh my, don't make, I
We're
want to
using
come
cottage
across
cheese.
I strain
this.
it. And
No.
Why don't you just
Aaron-
use ricotta cheese?
Not bad,
Why
man.
don't you use ricotta cheese?
It's a ghetto thing.
I mean, I've done it,
I hate it. I hate it. I
but
hate
ricotta cheese is so much better.
I've done
I
it, man.
hate
I've
it
done
so
I'm all right with it.
You
hard.
both are fired.
Hey, sometimes you got
Cottage
ghetto
cheese
thing.
and lasagna is a fucking problem.
It's a sin.
Dude, and there's a lot of these.
There's someone sinning right now eating that shit while we.
Yeah, and
growing up-
Stofers.
in many, many different ways, but the cottage cheese must be stopped. Okay.
do one. Just hit.
Well, are you
A little-
you really can't wait like 2 minutes?
Just to hit
You're
it.
sitting over there smoking. Now.
Just a little taster.
Okay. You just want to try the
Do we have a glass for John this time?
Man, I hope so.
Yeah, we do.
Poor John
So sad, John back there.
in his dungeon.
I just want to
Like
hit the basil.
we love John. We love John so much.
We do.
Like
We have plenty of glasses back there, John. Just bring up.
John is really the best. We have a big ol' ice cube for you, honey.
Yep.
John is one of my probably top
And
3,500 favorite people.
Yeah, dude. He's right there,
3,500.
right near the top, in the
Yeah.
top 5,000, easy.
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 Okay, so
I mean, we'll
you
just
see-
look at the ladies.
isn't
rest of
this
the night.
fun?
Damn.
And the smoke is starting to fall.
So
Oh, it's
yeah,
really cool.
the smoke is chilling. And what's cool, like if you want to make a smoked old fashioned at home, this little smoking gun with the tube on it was only like $20 on Amazon. Comes with some little wood chips. It works like something you're very familiar with. You just light it and air goes through it, and it comes out this little tube. And so you just take one cup that fits over the other.
So old vaporizer turned into a smoker.
So do you buy this at a head shop or is this
No,
a
no, like I
culinary
said-
thing?
like I said-
Yeah, what's your smoker thing? You got one
Oh.
too.
So this is one you just set on top of the glass.
Oh, let me see this. So you just plop it on this bad boy like this?
Yeah, I feel like you could infuse that in a different way.
Yeah.
Again, Amazon,
that
$20.
thing.
So you just put the wood in here and then light it and
Blast
just set it
it
on top?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because
That's
this is
fucking
cold,
cool.
it'll draw it down.
But I don't. Oh,
Oh, look at science coming out.
Yeah.
This show
Yeah.
is so educational.
I wanted to say fuck you, Bill Nye, but actually no, he's a national treasure and we love him.
We do love him.
He doesn't have near
Bill
as
Nye,
he doesn't
guys.
have near as many like degrees as you would think.
Right. This is true.
I don't
That's
care.
why they don't
I
call
don't
him
care.
Dr. Bill Nye, the science
They
guy.
don't.
They call
If
him
he
Bill Nye the
was-
science.
There's a funny internet thing going around is that the guy that played the Russian on the Rocky movies has like 10 more degrees than
No
Bill
way.
Nye the Science Guy.
Did you know that the lead singer of the Offspring is like has a doctorate in like biochemistry?
I wouldn't doubt
No
that.
shit.
No way.
I wouldn't doubt that. Like lead singers are always weird fucking guys.
Dexter
They
Holland.
really are.
He
Yeah.
also has his own hot sauce, which I
Damn, he's
offer-
got hot sauce and
Yeah.
he's got doctorates and he's Offspring's lead singer. This guy's doing fucking things.
There's
Yeah,
a bunch of
he's
those
doing
guys, like
something.
Brian May from Queen is like some
He's an
fucking
astrophysicist. My favorite.
astrophysicist.
Yes.
Yeah, there
Really?
you go.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Yeah.
follow your passion, but
Have
keep,
a good plan B.
have a good
It's-
plan.
well,
It's
it's-
just
Well,
true.
it's okay to have more than one passion too. Like
Yeah,
you got
true.
a couple of things. that you
Hell
like.
yeah! I'm an example of that, and I can't figure out one, but
I think you got cooking down.
Same.
I got a whole bunch.
You're pretty damn good at making drinks, I would say too as well.
Well, thank you.
She
Are-
is.
You think
she was my favorite bartender? Let me tell you this.
I'm ready.
When I
I'm
met
ready for
her,
it. I'm ready
when I
for
met
it.
her,
It's not-
she
it's not
always
smoked
had.
out enough yet.
Does it all have to settle? Is that what
No, there's no.
It doesn't. But Jenna's talking
So
about how much she loves
So
me.
I am. No, this is the thing. When we met, she always had my drinks out on time. Always. And they were always perfect. And I made money because of her. So I tipped her because she made me money. So she made money because of me. And it was just like,
Hell yeah.
it
And
gelled.
then comes a 20-year friendship.
And then comes
That's
a
how it
20-year
happens.
friendship. It was a beautiful thing. I came to her and I was like, here, because like we were supposed to tip out our bartenders and it was only supposed to be like a percentage. And I gave her extra and she was like, no, you don't have to do that. She was so humble. And I was like, no, you don't understand. I had a great night. Like, I made so much money because of you.
I hate a lazy bartender.
I do.
I hate
It's
a
the
worst.
bartender.
Yeah,
It is
move
the
your ass a
worst.
little. That's all I'm
Yes.
saying.
Like if my servers are looking at me, I'm not moving fast enough.
Right.
Yeah, I was
Here-
standing there at the
here's
well
your-
line.
here's your-
God damn
here's
it.
your drink.
Because I always
Move.
sit by the well
She's-
line. I know
no.
when a bartender's.
And if they
She's
packed up
amazing.
2 or 3,
I know when one's
Freaking
struggling
move.
because I sit by. I
Freaking-
always sit at the bar and I'm usually sit by the well because I'm usually by myself.
She's
That's always the seat
amazing.
that's
Freaking
open.
Same
It's
thing.
always the seat that's open.
Multitasking.
I think that's the best
To a
advice
T.
for any baby bartenders out there.
Oh, the baby bartender.
Keep your eyes up. Constantly move.
Yes.
Constantly be
if
busy.
you ain't moving, you ain't working.
Right.
And don't
I
bitch
mean,
about
like-
the drinks that people fucking order, man. Like,
Right.
that's the
I don't want to
fucking
be
game.
that dude that's like, if you got time to lean, you got time to clean.
Oh.
Got some popsicles in the freezer.
You want to come down to the basement?
Where's that muscly arm?
I would go to her basement every time.
Okay, but like seriously, as a bartender, it is you are the keeper of the booze.
Yes.
And like I don't
shit's
know
important.
what kind
It
of
is.
animals animals you have to
It
deal
is.
with, but
Deal with them.
I've looked out in my 19th year of bartending that I am at a place where it's mostly like older ladies having lunch dates.
So let's
Which
give a
is-
shout out. You work at Dave's Wine Dive, right? Or
Just wine dive.
Wine Dive is called the Wine Dive.
Wine dive, and my knowledge of wine and our menu and stuff has done me well, and I've never probably had a better clientele at a place I've worked than I have here. Like, people are super sweet. I had 2 ladies today like, you are so cute. Oh my God, you're
You
adorable.
are so cute.
And then there was like 2 other ladies like, I like your shoes. I like your shoes. I'm like, would you guys just stop? I'm just the bartender.
But keep going.
So two quick questions. What's the best thing on the menu? What's your favorite wine there?
Okay, so that's a loaded question because my opinion of what's
Your opinion, not what. Not
my
yeah,
opinion
your
of what's the favorite thing. Like the lobster, shrimp, and crab mac and cheese is kind of our claim to fame.
That sounds
I've had
It
that.
is
I've
so
had
good.
that.
It's $10 off on Tuesdays.
So
$10
that's where we're
off.
going.
So how much is it?
With $10 off, it's still
yeah, right?
$57.95.
Yeah, it's $30.
That would take it from 27 to 17. But
So that's where
I
we're going
really,
tonight.
That's all
really
right, though.
love our
Tuesday.
fish tacos. And as much as you think grilled or fried might taste better, the grilled fish tacos are.
That's where I sit.
It is.
That's
It's
I
way
like it
better.
grilled. I like it grilled myself.
That's
Yeah.
what's up.
Yeah,
they're
that's what's up.
they're delicious, and also
That's a
don't
real fish taco. In my
Don't
opinion.
sleep on our burger. Our burger is really good. It's
Nice.
got a bacon all up in it.
So kind of a pretty nice spectrum there. I mean,
Yeah,
you
there's
can
a
go
great
you
spectrum.
can go
And,
from
you
the
know,
lobster
it
mac and
is-
cheese down to
you
a fucking
say
burger.
you like a bougie place. You don't have to be bougie. You don't have to spend a bunch of money to have a good time there.
Nice.
There's the happy hour from 3 to 6, Monday through Friday.
And what's going on in the happy hours? Is just free
so-
drinks on you?
I'm there.
Sorry, I was just
Hey
wishful
now.
We're not that happy.
thinking. This is like we're kind of happy.
Prosecco,
Moderately
sangria,
happy.
and Manhattans. A Manhattan is $6, as well as a bruschetta and a hummus.
Nice.
So you
Yeah.
can go in and have a
I love some
cocktail,
hummus.
and a couple appetizers for less than $30.
Yeah, you can't beat
Sit
that.
on, and also,
Spending
our
$30 at
patio.
fucking McDonald's these
Our
days.
patio is dope, and
Truth.
it has
Truth.
heaters when it's cold. And we're right on
Right on
Douglas.
Douglas, yeah.
So you can watch people be stupid, and
You
then,
can watch the same car go by 8 times. What are they doing?
Yeah, I mean,
Who knows?
and the biker dudes, not like
I've been that guy before, so
not the like Harley guys, but like
dodged a bullet.
I don't know, like some sort of rocket things. They like to do like wheelies.
Oh,
and
they
stuff.
do
The
some
crotch
tricks. They do some
rockets?
tricks.
Hey,
Showing
great!
off.
You want to go to jail? Sweet stuff.
Yeah, the
You seen them get
crotch
pulled over
rockets.
before there?
Yeah.
No, it's just like when I'm trying to take an order and they're like, all
okay.
at one time, like,
The noises and that
man,
is-
you're interrupting
Well, they're
me
trying
at
to
work."
impress you.
Listen,
It's not
Trevor.
working.
They see you out there. And
Listen,
they're trying to
Trevor.
impress
She's
you.
not impressed, and neither am I.
I feel
Okay,
the same
It's
way.
not working.
Truth.
Trevor. Trevor and Kyle.
Chad, Kyle, do you hear me?
Trevor with a CH.
Braxton, you know who you are.
Yeah, we do.
Okay,
we know
so
those
the
guys.
smoke has settled off of our old
John, come in here and you can have
really.
try some of this.
John needs a glass.
We got
I just
them
did
set
the
up.
2 because I had the 2 Bell glasses at home.
Can we dump them in one of
Do
those
we have
glasses?
happy glasses, boys? Like,
I don't have any clean ones. Like,
Well,
can they go in
no,
one of these?
No, those are the top.
Oh
ones.
yeah, bet. I'm into
Oh,
that.
yeah.
I'm into that.
Figure it out. It's fine.
Yeah, we're I mean, we're not the smartest dudes you ever met.
No.
But you sure are pretty.
Yeah, we're trying our hardest,
That's how we get along.
You
We're
are the
trying our hardest.
handsomest. John, where's your glass?
and we don't have an agenda. That's the favorite part about us.
No.
Truth.
Okay, we're gonna.
We're having a goddamn great time. I don't.
It's not drinking out of
Does this one need a cherry
I
or
will
no?
not have this.
Should we do a cherry?
Yes, I would love to give
Let's do a cherry in this
everyone a little a cherry and a little bit of cherry juice.
Yeah, that cherry
And
juice is.
So
yeah, the Luxardo cherries. That's,
Game
That's where
changer.
it's at,
So-
guys.
Game
That's-
changer.
That's another thing.
That's where it's
is that,
happening.
That juice, I tell you.
Luxardo cherries are basically the original cherries.
Yeah, don't get them whack ass cherries in your shit.
Yeah, the
Those
originals.
cherries.
These cherries are thousands.
Spend
of
the
years
extra
old.
They
$18.50.
are
what the difference is.
No,
very
they're like
expensive.
$22.
Yeah, I knew they was kind of
And
expensive.
you can also go to World Market, and
World
they
Market?
have Amaro cherries.
What's a world market? I don't even know what that is. That
Amaro cherries.
Is that the place out on like Webb Road or something?
Greenwich.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's on Greenwich.
Yeah.
You call it Greenwich, huh? You guys
Greenwich.
call it Greenwich or Greenwich? What do
I
you
grew
call
up
it?
here, so I call it Greenwich.
I call it
but
Greenwich too.
It's totally Greenwich.
Oh my God.
Totally is.
Greenwich.
It totally is Greenwich.
Totally Greenwich.
I just feel cool.
Everybody
saying
at the
it.
city called it fucking Greenwich for some reason. So this is
I'm sorry.
this is you, John. You can have some.
Cheers.
Subtle.
No, I need yours.
Oh, here it is. Oh, here it is.
Yeah.
Don't stand there looking like a
Here's
puppy
this-
dog that we. You look like you got left at the mall.
Well, he did once.
He brought me a plastic
Mom,
cup, and I
mom,
was like, absolutely.
mom. Sorry for anybody who got left at a store
Nobody
one time.
puts Baby John in a corner or gives him a plastic cup.
Nobody
So that
puts
is
John in the
markedly
corner.
different. That's
Isn't
that's
it?
quite a bit different.
So
Yeah.
It's a bit
I'm
smoother.
actually gonna take a seat now.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah, please sit down. You're working so hard. We
day.
appreciate you.
All day.
Just pull your. You can pull the arm. Pull
Yeah,
the arm
pull
down.
the
Not
whole
the
arm
mic.
down.
Pull the arm down. There you go. So we want to see. There you go. Perfect.
We got to see your pretty face.
So
And the closer you get to these mics, the better we hear you.
yeah,
I just wanted to get done with my
presentation.
presentation and
Yeah.
like talk when you talk about things that you're passionate
Pull that mic up a little closer to you. You'll hear yourself better too. There you go. Yeah, I mean, feel free. Feel free. We haven't washed them once.
That's right.
Are you doing Lorraine?
It's a polyester.
Well, we definitely appreciate you guys
Deep.
coming in with these old fashions because man, this one's just amazing.
The only other thing that
really
repels
good.
mosquitoes.
The difference between these, there's a few things. There's the smoke, and there's also in this one I used the clove heavy bitters, a
Oh,
little
that's
bit,
right.
a little bit of cherry.
That's what I figured.
That's what the difference is.
That's what I hit.
Are we ready for like the main event?
Yes.
Yeah, whenever.
Always.
We're sitting here.
Like,
Please, sir, may I have some more?
Can we maybe like take
Yeah,
a
we can-
break and reset the table?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
can
we
even
can
stand
take a
up and we
break.
can even take a smoke break too if you guys
John,
want
you
to.
got any intermission music?
Smoke break?
You
You guys want to have a cigarette?
That's all good.
Well, hey, you guys won't see much of this, but we'll be back in a sec. Fuck fixes. Yeah.
Hey.
Cool. Hey.
It smells so good in here. Smell vision will never exist, people. I'm back from break. It was a great break. I'm the only one in here. I wish you could smell what it smells like in here. We got this amazing carrot / old-fashioned cake. Is that even real? Is that a real thing? I don't know where I've slipped into a time warp where you get smoked old fashions. You got two beautiful women that have nothing but talent for baking and cooking. We got food coming up. You might not even get to hear any of this. I'm just talking because I don't give a fuck. And these drinks are amazing. I did not stick my finger in the glaze, I promise. Again, okay. So while we're here, so there's a process that when you're making craft ice, that it will be extremely clear. And I'm going to let Erin take it away from here. You have to look at it real mean, apparently. So you stare at it really hard, and it heckles you, or do you heckle it back?
Yeah, I think you have to both
You have
heckle it.
to,
both
yeah, you
have to
can't.
heckle.
You can't take it too.
No.
Yeah, you have to demand it. Like it's like something you have to focus on. It takes all damn day, apparently.
I delve into this a little bit. So when we were talking about it earlier,
Yeah.
I like looked at it, and what it is ice freezes from the top down, and that's why it does this. Okay.
The
If you can-
So you have to
murkiness.
turn it
If you
upside
can-
turn
if
it
you
upside
can
down.
Freeze it
The
from the bottom up.
fogginess.
If you can freeze it from the bottom up, you eliminate what they call heckling
I can't hear you.
or hecking or something like that, and that's what that white shit is in your glass, in your ice,
Oh.
right? But it's because it freezes from the bottom
there
down.
a mic off?
There's stress fractures in there as it freezes, and
It was
that's what
working
makes it
earlier.
happen. If
Good
you
to
freeze
know.
it from the bottom up, it won't do it.
We'll worry about it in a second. Take your shot. So you have to turn it upside down, is what I heard,
Yeah.
and look at it.
No, you have to freeze it upside down.
Well, how do you turn
Freeze
your
it
whole
from the bottom
refrigerator
up.
upside down? I got to turn my whole fridge over. She's got to turn her whole fridge. That thing's heavy.
See, I don't know how my fridge does it, but like, okay, so in the door,
And
I
it
have-
heckles you is what's crazy.
it does. I have the ice maker, and I get the regular ice and the crushed ice, but then in the top
Go grab Erin.
of my freezer,
Top of the freezer
the
where
top.
it can be colder on the bottom.
yes,
Yeah.
I've got this fancy.
So it's all about upside down.
I've got this.
It's kind of like
fancy
Stranger
little
Things. We
thing.
got to go into the upside down to make
It's
it
not
work right.
perfect.
You have to make ice in the upside down.
Yeah.
In the Stranger, did you know, Erin, that to make clear ice, you have to go into the upside down? The Stranger Things place?
You have to freeze it from the bottom up, is what it is.
No, you have to go into the upside down, is what I've heard. Didn't you say this, Erin, that these silverware are so fancy that they clean themselves? You don't even have to put them in the dishwasher. That's what you said. Isn't that what she told us?
Yeah.
I'm making this up.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe I'm just hoping for shit that doesn't
It's
exist.
not real. but all right, so check this out. They used to make doorknobs
What
out
do
of
you need?
copper.
This plate?
They used to make doorknobs out of copper because copper is
Copper?
somewhat self-cleaning, like it's antibacterial. It doesn't.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It is.
right.
Yeah,
right.
that's,
So doorknobs used to be made out of copper. They knew that long ago. Why aren't they still there? Why
copper
is
probably was hard to
technology-
find.
Amazing.
I know.
The smell on this.
price has gone up
Is that why?
quite a bit.
That's why all the
but
meth heads steal it.
also-
That's why I don't have air conditioning.
That's why
You poor man.
That's why it's
No, I'm kidding. I got paintballs, and all the crackheads know it.
But what color?
Allegedly. Blue.
Blue. Okay. Noted.
I'm able
So-
to tell the cops, just look for the fucking guy with the blue splotch
So
on
if
his
I
back.
see somebody running around with blue, I know where they've been.
If they look like they got hit with a blue paintball.
So this is
They
our.
was,
Noted.
they was
this
in
is
my
our
backyard and they shouldn't have
hippopotamus
been.
that's joining us
For
dinner.
Munchopotomus.
Munchopotamus is joining us today.
Aaron, this smells
I'm so
amazing.
excited.
Oh, I know, dude. I'm looking for everybody that's watching this. Be jealous because this smells amazing. She called it.
Smell-o-vision.
I'm gonna let her explain it better, but she said it was definitely a mushroom mozzarella risotto, and
It's so
and
good.
chicken and asparagus. I think it was.
She's amazing.
So they said they had surprises for us.
I do.
It totally is.
What
I
kind
have
of
a-
mushrooms do you think are in there?
Oh, is that what we're doing?
I think that's part of the
Are we
surprise.
getting dosed?
I don't know how this
Someone
is
tried to
working.
kill me last night. I'm ready.
I don't know how this works.
I
I just know that if you turn your refrigerator upside down, apparently your ice is clear.
yes.
Jesus.
Or you go into the upside down, which seems easier.
I have to.
It seems easier just to go in there. I mean, the one guy's already
I
in there that I
literally-
like. We will take a little bit of time to apologize to you why we devour this.
Oh my God. You're about to have 15 minutes of dead air.
Dead air. It's so good. I'm gonna tell you, I like literally. There was a couple nights ago. She had made this fried chicken. She was trying out fried chicken, and I said I need to try this, and she had some left over, and I was like, "How do you have some left over?"
She's
And-
working so hard. Look at her. She.
Because I had to try all of it.
But I didn't even wait for it to be reheated. I just ate it over the sink, and it was amazing.
I've had some of my best meals over a sink.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie.
This woman, I'm going to tell you what, this woman can cook.
It looks like it. This looks amazing.
Yeah, give us a quick minute to explain your dish whenever you're ready. We're not rushing. you.
Okay.
We know you're working hard for us, and we appreciate it. Jesus, John. She's just trying to have it. She's trying to
Get
have
on
Hear you,
it.
John.
Jesus.
I want to hear her too.
I do.
No, I'm not chewing in the microphone. I was
Not
just
yet.
doing that
We're
for your
about to
benefit.
be.
Not yet.
We are.
Not yet, anyway.
Okay, so what I feel like I'm on an episode of like Top Chef or something.
Yeah.
What I've prepared
This
for
show's
you.
way more popular,
What I've prepared
at least
for
in
you
the tri-state
today.
area.
This is a mushroom risotto with Parmesan, baby Bella mushrooms, and smoked mozzarella, and then a chicken breast filled with ricotta, spinach, garlic, asparagus, and fresh rosemary.
Talk dirty to me.
That's who I am. My pants came out. Somehow my pants are off.
My pants got tighter.
Okay, well, sometimes when you eat food, you have to take your pants off to really enjoy it, and that's
True.
I think a robe is a great food eating.
Robe
Dude,
and
it really
basketball
is.
shorts.
this
It
has
really
been,
is.
A robe
like,
and basketball shorts, dude. You
it's
nailed
the
it.
official like
That's me. Dude,
outfit of
got a
me and my
camera on me?
boyfriend. Like when we have days together, just by ourselves, which are rare. He takes a shower, I take a bath, we put our robes on, we go sit on the couch, decide a show to watch, and be like, do you want to cook or do you want to Uber Eats? And then we just sit there.
Yep.
Cook.
Yeah. I mean, it's really like 50-50.
Sometimes you got to Uber Eats. Well, sometimes I'll just go get it. Uber Eats, your fucking prices got ridiculous.
What's your favorite Uber Eats place?
Usually, what I like to do, and it's not going to be that big popular one. I use Uber Eats a lot for Chipotle because I don't want to go in that motherfucker.
Okay,
place.
well that's whack. Aaron, what do you say?
I don't Uber Eats. I don't plastic money.
Jenna, anything?
No, I want your food.
Okay, well,
And I cook.
Like I order out to places, but I go get it usually. The fuck Uber Eats.
Sometimes
they
Mama gets a hangover and
I
doesn't want to cook. So I will give a big shout out to Dragon City.
Oh yes, yes.
I don't know.
You guys ever heard Dragon
I will
City?
I don't think so. School me.
Chinese.
School me.
It's
No way.
Good.
I
Yes.
thought it was a fucking hot dog stand.
The Dragon Dogs.
I would
my
try a
God.
fucking dragon dog though.
Can you? Okay, so I'm going to hone the artisan corn dog market very soon.
Bet.
I'm gonna corner that bitch, and it's
Is
gonna
that
be
like
mine.
the Korean corn dogs?
yeah,
with
have
all
you
the
had the
crazy
Korean
shit all
ones?
over?
No,
What
With
is
the
that?
little potatoes.
Well, there's
and
all
the-
kinds. There's all
Yes.
kinds.
Some of
no.
them are
Like my
sweet.
first
And the
endeavor
cheese
is going to
stick.
be I'm gonna do a jalapeno honey cornbread
Perfect.
and like dip it in. I'm thinking maybe like a brat or a sausage.
I have the perfect dough for that.
Oh shit.
See, think tank. Here it is.
Boom.
Think
Shit, real shit happens on
And
the
then
air.
I
and off the
also
show.
thought like little smokies in pancake batter.
All right,
and-
I am in. I am all in. I don't need to hear anymore.
Yeah. You could almost like stick them in every little hole of a waffle.
Oh.
And
Oh,
play, like
shit.
you could almost play Battleship.
Now
but
you have a 2-inch waffle.
that's what she said.
Full of,
Sign me up. Sign me up.
This
Okay.
borders on sexual every time, but it's
So-
still just
Yeah.
food.
Let's
All right,
let's
yeah.
dig in.
I'm in.
Yeah, I can't smell it anymore, guys. It's.
It really does smell good. And please be mindful of the toothpicks.
Is there just
and
one?
There's should be one toothpick and
Save it
some
for later.
fresh rosemary. She will get you right in the gums.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Jenna said, "Oh my god."
Oh my god. So good.
Those sound bites are not real.
John, did you get your plate?
Sound bites are for real. For free.
That
Yeah,
risotto's
sorry.
great.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
took me
I
a second
made
to get to the mic because it's so good.
John.
Yeah, dude. Definitely, this is going to have to be a new trend on the show. We'll just have. Guys,
Okay.
yeah, you
First
definitely.
little bit of silence.
We'll try. I'll try to keep going. We'll try to.
So
trade off a
I
little
said,
bit.
and it's my food. And I honestly always critique my food in one way or another. The chicken got a little dry because it's been in the.
You had to transport. I mean,
Well,
that makes it. not
and
easy.
white meat chicken just does that a little bit.
Well, and
It's
that's
so hard to
another
separate
thing that I'd love to talk about is that when I did that fried chicken, I'm not big on frying things, and I've never really done it. But I'm like, well, you know what? If I'm gonna chef it up, like I gotta learn, right? So I bought drums and I bought boneless, skinless thighs. And thighs are about the most underappreciated cut of chicken meat or any meat for that matter.
Preach. I love thighs.
My
Like-
favorite piece of fried
Dude,
chicken.
They
I
don't-
still like the wings the best.
We were talking about that the other day, weren't we?
They don't get dry. They don't
They
get
don't.
dry.
They don't.
And
They
like,
keep a great flavor too.
and they're like super cheap.
Erin. This is amazing.
This is really good.
Oh my god.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I haven't eaten in 2 days, but this shit is. This was well worth the wait. God damn, this is good.
Well, I hope my chicken is. a
And
little
the fact
dry,
that I
but-
don't need a knife,
Well, I guess I don't need a knife either.
Yeah, you don't really.
this is unreal.
I always use one though.
I do too because I want to get the asparagus into this.
So,
Yeah, but you don't need it.
I'll have to take you
well,
with-
there's my little. Put that in the microphone.
What are you drink? What are those? What are you drinking? What are those?
This is a cheap champagne in a can.
That is fucking the classiest shit I've ever seen.
You goddamn right.
I think she wants some.
I know. I'm like,
Oh yeah, here you go.
It didn't look like a cheers to me. I've been around this. I've been.
put it in there.
I thought it was a cheers. Sorry, there's that.
Oh my god.
Oh, that fucking mushroom
we're
base
gonna
is
get
so
censored.
good.
Okay, so here's the scoop on the mushroom base.
This is going to be on OnlyFans.
If you buy the extra subscription, we'll put our feet on there.
I
for you.
think there's a little bit of extra risotto for you to squish your toes in, but I expect a 25% commission.
Feet finder.
So hit us up for that extra footage. We're willing to, but you
So-
gotta pay us.
I do want to say that like risotto is pretty labor intensive.
It's hard to do.
It's not hard to do.
It just takes a lot of time.
It just takes a minute.
It's
so
a
like
constant time though.
You do like sit there and stir it like gravy and shit or something? Is it?
yeah. So you just
I make a good gravy.
I just. Oh, by the way, parade day this Saturday at the Shamrock.
Oh yeah, we got. This won't be out in time, but that will be over. But
Well,
last Saturday at the Shamrock.
sorry you missed it. We're gonna have biscuits and gravy with a scoop of corned beef hash on top.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah.
Here we go.
Oh,
But
that's
then on St. Patrick's Day proper, I will be there, and this will be my 3rd year at the Shamrock. And I have a full staff of all of the artillery homies, such as Jenna and Jill and Kevin and Erica. So Erica is going to be doing some criminal rolls at some point of the day.
Nice.
She's going to do a Reuben roll. She's going to do a Andy's mint roll.
Oh yes.
And then, so for the first part of the day, we're going to do the traditional corned beef and cabbage.
Yeah.
Maybe Jenna wants to make some soda bread. I don't know. And then,
what kind of bread would go, or what would you do with that?
Soda bread.
What's soda bread? I don't even know
Have
what
you
that
ever had an Irish soda bread?
is. I have not. You know what that is?
it's tastes like sourdough, kind of.
It does.
It's a basic kind of thing.
No, really.
But it rounds out a traditional Irish meal. We're gonna do the corned beef, cabbage, red skin potatoes, soda bread, and then that's gonna go from 10 until like 2.
I saw
Sorry, I
that.
kicked your toes. And then Erica's gonna come in and do her rolls. We may bring that a bit longer, and then running into the later evening, we're gonna do Reuben sandwiches, and things that are a little bit easier to walk and or stumble with. You know, so you don't have to have a fork and a knife. And we're gonna try and do service from open to close.
Wow.
So be sure to come out and see us and say hello and say a prayer for us and do the whole.
But get out there early because when it sells out, right?
Well, it's funny because like St. Patrick's Day has a flow.
It's true.
You know,
It's true.
in the morning it's people, the revelers, let's call them revelers, that have been out for many years. And do you hear John laugh? People who have come to the Shamrock and gone out for St. Patrick's Day many years before I participated, and come there for that traditional meal at that traditional bar.
Right.
And I think it's really cool, and I'm really kind of feel like special to be able to make that and provide that. And then in the afternoon, we're gonna switch it over a little bit to the Reuben criminal rolls. So she's gonna make a roll with corned beef and sauerkraut.
That sounds interesting as shit. That
Yeah.
sounds super interesting.
The savory rolls.
Interesting for your mouth.
I know, man. I would roll that.
I mean, Erica really does no wrong. Everything I've ever had that she has made has been absolutely delicious.
She's
and
got such a great dough recipe.
Yeah.
That-
I mean,
that it can swing either
it all
way.
starts there, savory and sweet. So she's going to be doing Wednesdays here soon at the Shamrock. Jill, Polly doing Jack Snacks is going to be there on Tuesday. Jesse Ellis will be doing Mondays, which is industry night with free pool and free jukebox.
Yeah, I was there last night.
Yeah. Was it awesome?
Yeah. Well, no one was in the kitchen last night.
Well, we're working on that. We're working on that. Jesse will be there soon. But Kayla, oh my gosh, Kayla is the best.
Yeah, Kayla's awesome.
I freaking love Kayla.
Shout out to everybody, all the bartenders
And-
at Justin Brown's Bar. We love all of you. We
Yeah,
appreciate Kevin,
all of you guys.
Kayla, Kimmy, Jackie. Shit, I'm sure I'm forgetting
Ashley.
Ashley, and
Kimmy.
I said Kimmy.
Kimmy, we can say Kimmy twice
We
because
can
she's
say-
super sweet.
Yeah, she's awesome. I saw her.
I
last
love
night.
her.
She was
She's
awesome.
my friend.
That was
That's why she
amazing.
works there.
I killed
She's
that.
my friend.
I could not stop eating that. that was easily the longest period of any Erin and Austin show where I did not say anything.
Right? Oh my God.
Well, I'm
So
glad
you're
you
welcome
enjoyed
for that. But hell, if you tune in and don't like me, fuck off.
Well,
It's all of a
you
watching
watching?
everybody's
Oh my
favorite.
God.
episode.
Yeah, what the hell are you watching?
I have been super excited, looking forward to this carrot bunt cake.
Yes, that I've been sitting here staring at,
'Cause
trying not to
she's
poke
li-
it all night long.
Are you that kid?
Yeah,
Are you that kid that's
a little
like,
bit.
that looks interesting? I'm just gonna stick my finger in it.
No, I mean I'm not trying to fuck up anybody's shit, but I will.
We did try the icing though. We couldn't make it too far.
Dude, no, I'm totally that kid. It was a setup.
I'm not gonna go finger deep in it, but I'm gonna try some
Well,
icing.
I am not going to use a fork for my cake.
Me
Shall
either.
we cheers?
Cheers! I'll cheers some cake.
Cheers, man. Oh my god.
Oh, that's fire. John, did
Jenna.
you get some cake? Did you guys-
First time
you
ever.
guys-
Yeah, but I'm still savoring the dinner.
No, I mowed through that like it owed me money.
I didn't even finish my dinner, but my god.
It was
First time
I hadn't
ever.
eaten, so I ate that like I was fucking starving, man.
I talked to Jenna and I was like, okay, your cake is so smooth. Do you think that the carrot is gonna
God, I love carrot cake.
is it gonna mess it up texturally? Absolutely not, firstly. And also, like,
That glaze.
can I say holy shit?
You can say whatever the fuck you want on the show.
I already did. Holy shit, holy fuck. This
Step
girl,
it up a notch.
she really like any call that she is given as far as a baked good. She comes in clutch and like I don't like bunt cake. And she has changed my mind.
You tell me your flavors.
That's amazing.
I got you.
She does.
I just
That is killer.
Yeah, she didn't ask for nothing. She was just like, "What's your favorite cake?"
Okay, holy shit! Wow.
I've never,
yeah, dude.
I've never tried this myself. This is
Oh,
a
this
first.
is your first time?
We
Yes.
need to take some cake to the hosts too.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, there's
Absolutely.
plenty of. Yeah, we can definitely
I'm
get
gonna
them
put
some.
my
of that.
headphones down.
Yeah, go ahead. You
And-
can do
and-
that.
Yeah.
So
Shout out to Monica House.
my thought process.
Hello, shout out to Monica.
Yeah,
House.
shout out to Monica
Those
House.
guys are so cool.
My thought process. You like carrot cake. You like an old fashioned.
Yeah, me and Erin will have an old fashioned. That is true.
On occasion.
On a cake,
On
we've been known.
It's been known to happen.
It's been known to happen. I've seen it. I've seen it.
So I took those flavors and I said, you know what? I'm gonna make this into a cake.
Yeah, you nailed it.
You fucking nailed it.
Now,
You fucking nailed it.
now my
That's a good
process was because I took into account that Erin said with the rum cake, it's very smooth, it's very fluffy, you know. I took that into consideration. So I grated my carrots a little bit finer than I normally would for a carrot cake.
And I would say to most people that make carrot cakes, I do that when I make them. The more you grind them up is better
Yes.
because they'll like really like fuck up the texture of your cake if they're too big.
Yeah.
I now want carrots in my old fashions.
There is.
Oh my god.
That's what I'm talking about.
Totally make some carrot simple syrup.
A little carrot
Yes.
juice. Yeah, a little carrot juice in there.
A little carrot simple syrup.
Carrots are underutilized.
They really are.
And the
They really
Angostura
are.
bitters are kind of along
Who the
those
fuck
lines
put a
anyway.
carrot in a cake the first time? I mean, like who?
I did.
I mean, where did a carrot cake come from? And I don't know. I can't believe that it's my favorite cake. It just always has been since I was a kid. Carrot cake and cream cheese icing was always my favorite growing up. I don't know why.
So I thought about that and I was like, man, should I do?
You don't put nothing in front of me right now. It'll get eaten.
But I thought about it. I'm like, should I do a cream cheese frosting? But I was like, no, I'm
good. I'm
I'm
good.
gonna stick with a Grand Marnier, bourbon, and I'm gonna do a glaze instead of an icing.
It's fucking perfect.
Oh, isn't it? God, the fuck. I mean,
So I saved that bite for last because it has a cherry.
I know.
Oh, the
Or it has like the
Luxardo.
most of the
just
like
saying.
crunchy
Yeah,
side.
no, I think you did the right thing.
that's the
You're
right
that's
last
good
bite,
eating. That's
right?
good eating.
So I put
That's good
I
eating.
put a little Luxardo in the batter. I put a little carrot in
I
the
might
batter.
start bathing in that shit. I think that shit's just good for everything.
Come on over, baby.
Let's just put a little. It's now a face cream.
It is. It is. So,
You come over to my house, I got fucking Luxardo cherries. Look, what the fuck are you doing, man? Dude, it
Luxardo
works.
cherries cures cancer.
It works. Works.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. Rub
so
it on your
can
butthole
we-
and you'll
can
fucking
we
get
say,
taller.
you're the first to try this? Can we say
That needs to be a standard.
it is a win?
Yeah.
It's a win?
That's
Did you hear what I said?
Yes. I've never made this cake before.
I love it.
It's
This-
really well.
No.
You don't try. You didn't make one to try it first.
No.
Damn, that's
No
fucking
way.
ballsy. I would have had
And
that one.
and it is totally different than a carrot cake.
And I'm not cocky. I'm not trying to be like, oh,
no,
I
I
can
didn't.
do
I said
anything.
it's ballsy, not cocky.
But
I
no,
said ballsy.
I get it. But I'm like, you know what?
cocky,
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try it, and I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna fucking make a cake I've never made before.
Well,
I think it
did.
worked out awesome.
God damn, it was.
Did it
good.
work?
Yeah, I think that works.
I mean, for me, because it's more my palate, because you matched it to my favorite things. But like, I like it it's just as much or more than the rum cake for sure. Because
Really?
yeah, and it's quickly becoming one of the best carrot cake things I've ever had, honestly.
Really?
Because like, I love that you really went hard down on the carrot cake. Like most people don't grind them down as much as you need to.
No,
I mean, I've had
definitely-
a couple carrot cakes lately because I get one for my birthday. Sometimes we make one, sometimes I make one, sometimes we buy them. Just depends. We used to go to artistic cakes like a ton.
So now when you
Remember
get your
artistic
birthday
cakes?
cake,
Yeah, it was not a bad cake joint. Like they would do cool stuff for like on the.
but now
top.
when you get your birthday cake,
damn, I know.
Call Jenna.
This is my concern with her.
I
Like,
fucking hate birthdays. This would make it so much
your
better.
bundt cake is so smooth. How are you going to add the carrot cake texture without messing it up? And she, as always, she finds this perfect
Pull the arm down so we're not covering your face. There we go.
this perfect balance.
There you go. Excellent.
She finds this perfect balance. It was like, how are you going to add shredded carrot into a super smooth bundt cake? I didn't question her. We just talked about it.
I would have fucked it up.
Suggestions.
no, and
So-
I take her suggestions.
So, and
into
our
consideration.
hosts,
So is the bundt cake like your main go-to, or do you do some other shit too, or what's your?
When I make a boozy cake, it's easier for me to work with a bundt than it is to work with a regular cake.
What let's school us a little bit, all us dum-dums. What's the difference between a bundt cake and a regular cake? Just the shape of it?
I mean, yeah, there's really not a whole lot that's different other than the shape.
Yeah.
But when I glaze it, you
no.
get more
way smoother, way
Yeah,
more
way
amazing.
Well,
Yeah.
and-
you get more surface area.
It almost
Yeah.
beats a regular cake. I'm like liking it more than
Yeah.
No, there is no almost. What do you mean almost?
Well, some cakes are good. I mean, there's good cakes out there.
It's
I like all styles. Like, I'm not gonna
There
limit
is.
myself to one kind of cake.
It's
It's
just-
the edge
I
of
didn't
the
get, I didn't get
bundt
this
cake that
skinny
matters.
just trying one kind of cake.
listen. This body was not built by salads.
This
Yeah.
body was built by cake.
You can tell that I've had a few cakes in my day. Was not my first.
But I mean, we want to make the calories count. So
Oh, and they did. It's so fuck, dude.
But I do.
You
have
would
a
not leave me alone with that cake. It would not be there.
Oh, I'll leave you alone with it.
You should turn the lights off.
But I might not eat it after.
After you come back.
Yeah. Well, it ain't gonna be none left.
But I do.
I'm gonna eat the evidence.
I have a surprise for you.
Oh crap.
oh, I forgot.
I do.
Here we
Go
go.
ahead and do it.
Are we hobbits tonight?
We're always hobbits. What do you mean? I mean,
Would
not
you
me. I'm
like-
kind of tall.
Second dessert.
Seconds.
Oh, yes.
11sies.
Uh
Oh
oh.
my goodness.
I do love second dinner and second dessert.
We have second dessert.
Okay,
Oh shit,
so-
we're dropping a bomb first.
So while Jenna's gone and we're talking about how delicious Jenna's cakes are, I think in the summertime, what I would like to do is maybe get a hold of a couple of old granny ice cream makers and serve a piece of her cake a la mode.
Oh shit.
Oh, that would be good.
Yeah.
With a piece of homemade fucking vanilla on top.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Some old-fashioned ice cream.
Oh shit, we put booze in there? Want to
Yeah,
milk ice
man.
cream?
Well, I mean, I just think
We
simple.
don't gotta put booze in everything.
Austin, you're raining on my fucking parade right
All right,
now.
booze in
So-
everything.
Okay,
Booze and everything.
Booze
I'm
and
in.
everything. But my friend Kelly.
I'm back.
makes-
I'm sorry.
My
I'm
friend
sorry.
Kelly makes Kahlua for all of us for Christmas.
Boom, boom.
And instead of rum, she uses vodka, but she gets espresso beans. And she
Yum.
pours the vodka in the espresso beans. And
I bet
lets
your
it
house parties are
sit.
amazing.
Oh crap.
Dude,
I can contest. I've been to the Halloween party.
I was going to say, have none of you ever been to my Halloween party?
Dude, it's amazing.
Yeah. My Halloween parties are exceptional.
The deviled eggs
I
were
do-
amazing.
The deviled eggs?
I loved them.
I think that I renamed them demon eggs.
Yeah.
Can people hear you, John?
Yeah, they can.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
They can.
Be careful. I put my plate.
Okay. I want to take my dinner home.
That looks like tiramisu to me,
Is that what
or like a banana pudding or something.
I don't know what it is, but it looks amazing.
Pretty fire.
Awesome.
It is? Is that what it is?
That's tiramisu.
Damn. We're balling in here. This might not be enough plate for this.
Why? Are you gonna go face first? I dare you.
No, I can't ruin it like that. I gotta try it.
So John didn't share on his birthday.
Very mean.
Sorry.
Very rude.
What happened?
So,
Uh-oh.
Because he didn't
She's
share.
had this locked and loaded, John. This shit was
I
coming
know.
out.
It was. So because he didn't share, I had to make sure you guys were taken care
I
of.
love you.
Dude, it's fire as fuck.
What did he do?
This is
Hey,
what
don't give
friendship
John
is
a
about.
piece.
No, she didn't. She didn't. I don't got none.
Oh my God, this is amazing.
Just saying friendship. Erin, I was telling JB, like, we were doing the podcast, and I was just like, we're doing the podcast, and thank you for bringing us all together, because Erin and John and myself, and I haven't interacted with Austin that much, but, like...
Yeah, I've only met you a few times at the
Safer
Shamrock.
that way.
Yeah, I mean,
When we-
less is more. Less is more.
Okay.
I mean, he does have a lot to give. He's potent.
When we, doing the open jam, and just, like, over the time, it's become, like, I feel like we've all become really good friends.
Yeah. I
And
think so, too.
that is super dope.
And that's really what we're supposed to do.
Friendship.
You know what I
is
mean?
there.
Like,
Yeah, friendship's crazy. Like, you just find humans and you're like, these people are my people now. We hang out now. And I fucking love that.
Yeah.
I love that about finding people that you want to spend time with. And I'm
shit,
telling you,
this
don't put
is
nothing in front of me
delicious.
right now. I will murder it because that was amazing.
Bro.
that's the tiramisu, baby. That's,
We are
Literally the best tiramisu I've had.
we
in
are
my
first
entire
class up in the sky tonight.
Do we have I want
You got to play. We got to. Let's see if we can get Jack Harlow's song. First
I took them
class.
dessert, and they were like, "Oh God, no! But thank you so much. If I take them dessert round 2, they're gonna lose their minds.
Yes.
Let me do it. I gotta go.
We have dessert round 2.
Oh, who? You gonna take it out there to?
Yeah.
Out there to Monica and Jared. Man, what a fucking night on the show.
Hell yeah.
This has been one for the record books. So if you got a food truck or if you got a restaurant and you'd love to come hang out with a couple of fucking bearded big guys that like to drink and talk shit, we would love to have you.
Did you even taste it?
I didn't. I actually snorted mine because I knew it would go to the dome. I wanted that one. I wanted that second dessert to go straight to my brain.
if I was not on camera, I'd be licking this plate.
Dude.
Like, just
What's better
I keep
than
waiting for them to
dessert?
I gotta
talk so
wait
I
for
can
you.
do
Are
some.
you good?
I keep waiting for them to talk so I can do some dirty shit like that,
No, right?
like eat the whole chicken without nobody looking.
What's better than dessert? Second dessert.
Second dessert,
yeah.
especially when it's tiramisu is the second dessert after we get a fucking old fashioned carrot cake first. That I
And
mean,
a couple delicious old.
I don't know how to. I can't judge them. They're both equally as amazing.
But that's a Jenna first. I didn't even try
Jenna
it.
first.
I didn't even try it. I
So if you want that, it's going to be $90 for that bun cake.
Yeah, $90.
But it is worth every fucking
Every
fucking
penny.
penny. So,
I wanted you to be the first to try it.
well, I'm glad you. Thanks for like just throwing
Yeah.
a fucking recipe together. And
I'm going to give you the big thumbs up on that one. Anytime you want to make that, I'll eat a piece.
Yes.
I honestly, I will say, there's not anything that you put out yet that I wouldn't have a piece of.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I mean, I think I've had a few of your rum cakes and the margarita cake, and now this and tiramisu. I mean, we're hitting on all cylinders every fucking time. And how many different? How many different things have you tried of Erin's? I think I've done the meatball sub more than once. I've done the I've done the shepherd's pie.
The elote
Yes.
mac and cheese the other day
Oh,
was great.
I haven't. That's the one I haven't tried yet. I haven't got that one yet. I want
With
to try
the
that one.
birria?
Yeah, I gotta fuck with
the
that.
green chili chicken enchiladas that she did.
I've had
the other
that.
day.
I've had
was
that.
beautiful.
Very good. Very good. Man, she's got. And I kind of like the fact that sometimes it's kind of nice. It's nice to have a big menu, but it's also nice to just go to a place and this is what you fucking get.
I don't like a big menu.
I don't want all the pressure. Just sometimes it's nice. It's like this is what you're getting. It's like
A lot of things sound good to me all the time.
yeah,
Too
it's
many
too many
options.
decisions. Yeah.
If you
What?
go, do you want chicken, beef, or shrimp?
Yes.
Like, okay.
Yes.
That helps me.
Yeah, it makes it not such a laboring
The
decision.
answer is yes.
Yeah. I'll do the surf and turf.
Yeah, see 'em all.
Yes. All of it. All the above.
We can't hardly keep Erin from working. She's out delivering second dessert to Monica House and to Monica and Jared out there.
And this is what she does at Shamrock too. By the
Well,
way.
I know
She just
you can't hold her down. She's always moving. Yeah, I knew when she texted us today, and she ended up having to work, and she texted us at like 5, and she's like, "Well, can we make it till like 7:30?" We're like, "Girl, do your thing. You're making us a bunch of food. We ain't rushing you. Don't like get stressed or any of that shit. Like we'll wait till midnight for this shit."
And it's worth waiting for.
Oh my God.
Every day.
100%.
Oh man, to be off 2 days of not eating anything and then getting this today, it is goddamn fabulous. Yeah.
Do you need more?
No, I'm good. Right now I couldn't take more because I fucking ate all that so fucking fast. I couldn't. I lit that one fork was lighting on fire. It was.
And we're probably going to end up at Cowboy, I'd imagine.
Yeah, we go have a drink. We go have a drink
But
always.
for me, it's you give me your flavors. You tell me your flavors.
So you'll do that for customers too? Like, are you willing to give it a try?
Yes.
Nice. So if you're guys, take this time to pimp your
Seal of
brand.
approval
Yeah.
No,
so
take this
far.
time, right?
Holy shit.
Just take this time
you
to
tell
like.
me your flavors, I will come up with something.
Yeah, she's
So
got
hot
you.
dogs, chocolate, and rose water.
I'll figure it
Rose
out.
water? What is rose
I'll
water?
figure it out.
Why not hot dog water?
I will figure it out.
That'd be horrible, man.
Just put them there. It's fine. Well, ladies, this food has been amazing.
Yeah,
It
it's been
has.
awesome.
Yeah, this has easily been
And the
one of
tiramisu, holy shit.
Yeah, to finish it off with the
Probably going to
tiramisu.
grab another piece before I
Even
leave.
though he didn't share with you.
Well,
I know,
it was his
I know.
birthday
Well, now
piece.
you know why I didn't share with you.
I'm totally okay with it.
Now you know why I'm going to eat the rest of that shit in front of you.
Go for it.
I'll
I
give
had
him-
a whole entire cake for my birthday.
So, John.
Do you still
is
have it? Like, is it still like half under like
No,
your
it's
pillow?
gone.
No, it was gone within 2 days.
Oh yeah, dude, I ate that shit on the way home.
So John is
Yeah,
like
I didn't see
Robin
Robin for 2 days, so I didn't
on Howard
get to
Stern.
share.
Yeah.
He's our young Jamie on
That too.
on JRE. So
Back in the day, everybody used to go.
we and now shout out again. Thanks to Jonathan Voges for taking over. He's worked really hard today on getting our camera angles a little better. And
We love
getting
you
them a
so
little
much.
sharper.
We love you, John.
He's taken again.
Working on
We've talked about it once, but he's taken over the full production process of the show, and I'm nothing but proud of him.
There's a lot to it.
He had a lot of
to
fucking
it.
stress. He had a couple of weeks where he was, up against some shit, and he's been doing great. So I've been nothing but happy with the move forward with the Erin and Austin show. Again, John, I want to thank you.
He's just an
So,
awesome dude.
Yep, we love John. I mean, if you don't
And
love
when he
John,
stresses it, I
he's Native
push him.
American.
I'm
He's
not
Native
the
American. He
best.
got that
I'm not
Native
the best.
American
It's kind
blood
of
in him.
cute.
Yeah.
It's kind of
I'm
cute.
not the best guy. I push him.
When he get you two fucking crack me
push
up.
him,
Well,
but-
what's going to happen is our 53rd show, our first show after our year show, we're gonna do a show of us. We're just going to sit down and interview us. So we're kind of
Wait,
give
Can
everybody.
we make you some cupcakes or something?
Yeah,
Yes,
We
please
interview
do.
you.
there's
I will never say no.
There's never there's
I'm
never
thinking
a
of someone
time.
making a charcuterie board, right?
We're trying to have it. We're trying to have it catered like with a nice security board plate and
One of those Sean Connery boards.
yeah, there's
Yeah,
coochie
that's-
boards. The
sorry,
coochie
Sean
board.
Connery
Shark
board,
shark
you're right.
coochie.
Yeah. Oh, I saw one the other day that charcuterie boards are out. It's all about the snackle box.
Snackle.
Oh,
Yeah,
I've
it's a
seen
tackle
those.
box
Yeah,
full of,
I've seen that. I've
Settle
seen that.
down, Alabama. That's enough.
That is a little much.
So does that mean Erin and I can interview you?
Well, maybe we'll get it. We can definitely work on something. Yeah. For
As long
sure.
as you're bringing food, I'm pretty much into it.
Yeah, like if you bring food, I almost would agree to anything.
I'm pretty sure we're coming
Deal.
back. I'm pretty sure we're coming back. And,
For sure.
I definitely have more things to talk about.
You guys
Always.
could be our like.
And I definitely have more things to bake.
Oh yeah.
I will eat everything you make.
I love getting baked.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Zing.
how do we sign off here?
Okay, go ahead and real quick pimp your everything that's going on that you do. all your
Munchopotamus,
stuff.
Bitchin Kitchen. How do we find you online?
Yeah.
There
Where are
is-
you at?
And you also do you cater? You said you catered, or what do you kind of?
I
you do
have-
floral work too, even shit. we
I
didn't
do
talk
do
about
floral work.
that. She's got a lot of shit going on.
Namaste Design Studio for florals. Munchopotomus Pop Up at the Shamrock on Facebook for food. Jenna does not yet have a Facebook page.
Yeah, get that
for
going. Get that
the
going.
Bitchin
Yeah, get
Kitchen.
that going.
But
Working on
man,
it.
if you
It'd be
need
easier so people
some
can buy your cakes, man.
amazing
Yes.
baked goods, just message me at Munchopotomus.
And she'll get you in touch with me.
Yep.
Absolutely, she is my right hand woman.
I'm also
And
an ordained minister.
So
Oh,
shoot, if
shoot.
you want to get married, here you
Doing
go.
some marriages.
You want
But don't get married.
a wedding and a cake? Leave the law out of it. Just get cake.
Yeah, just get the cake.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
Yeah,
I'm
just do
your
a
gal.
ceremonial. Keep God and the government out of your
Yeah,
keep
yeah,
God and the government out of your
and
relationships.
Also,
Yes.
also, Art on a Cart Wichita, if you would like to take a drink and paint class or a stained glass mosaic class, because I do all the things.
All
Damn.
the things.
Damn, this resume just is fucking bitching.
Bitchin', man. Bitchin'.
All right, well we are going to sign off for one of my favorite episodes so far, girls. We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
And anything you guys got to say to wrap it up? Go ahead, take your time. Other than that,
We love you guys.
We love you and
Thank
thanks
so
for
much
coming
having
on.
us.
We
Thank
really
you.
We'll
appreciate
see you
it.
Thursday.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'll actually be there this Thursday too. My buddy's in town from Denver, so me and Michael will be up
Hell
there.
yeah.
So, all right,
Actually,
go ahead.
this Thursday. Never mind.
Well, oh yeah,
Yeah, it won't be this
Yeah.
Thursday. huh?
Delay.
next
Edit me out.
Thursday.
Suck lemons.
Suck lemons.
Duck lemons.
That was so